Hey, wrong microphone. I was on the wrong microphone setting. Can you hear me now? Alright, great. It's not too, like, loud or anything, or too quiet. I don't know if I can fix that, actually. Alright. No game sound? Well, actually, I just turned the music off. Yeah, because I like to listen to my own music, so I don't want the instrumental things in the background. Pretty sure it should still work. Here, let's just start it up. Anyways, stop showing that. So I got two codes for the I-153 and one code for the T26. So does anyone want some codes? Here. This code should be for the I-153. Wait. Oh, devblog season is definitely starting up. It's probably going to be, like, we're probably going to be in a hiatus for a little bit longer. Like, we're going to get another devblog for the other French plane, because we got one for the first French plane. And then we're going to get, it's probably going to be a like, because they're going to try to sell you on things for the birthday event or whatever. On the October 30th. I too wanted to see Italian tanks. But, so they're going to try to get you to spend your money then, and then they're going to wait a little while, because they can't, like, continuously try to get money out of the audience forever. So they have to, like, space the events out. So I'm going to think maybe in a week or two, we're going to start seeing more French plane dev blogs. Alright, can you hear this? Italian tanks are, like, very strange, because they dropped out of the war rather early, 43, so they didn't, like, develop further like the Japanese did with their strange prototypes. So like their technology cuts off right there. So there's a bit of a gap like in the center of the tree, which is kind of a problem. I'm thinking that we might like get the P-43 paper tank. I don't know, because Gaijin doesn't like paper things. They might find something that says it was made. I don't know, but generally, I'm very interested in Italian tanks. They look rather silly. Oh yeah, their post-war stuff is really cool looking. Like, it's pretty solid. Alright, while I'm climbing, I'm gonna try to get that code up, because it wasn't copy pasting. Oh yeah, they're well, the Japanese, they also classified certain medium tank. They classified their I think it was a Chi-Ri as a heavy tank, but it's more like a medium tank, I think. Or was it the other way around? I don't remember. I don't know. Something, the classifications of vehicles was not a universal thing. Come on, a sky whale. Alright, alright. I'll just do that later. For some reason, Google isn't letting me copy paste the codes into the chat. I don't want to get too close to these 109s. Discord? No, I do not have a Discord. Well, I have an account on Discord that I've never used anything for. I don't know, I'm really nervous about talking to people. So I've always, like, put it off. And a combined access tree would be great. That's a really bad idea. But I think that'd be like a really great thing to focus on after we get French tanks and Italian tanks, is minor nations. Like, you could probably put together a tree of the like minor Soviet bloc nations, and that would basically be most of the minor axis as well. So it'd be kind of an evolution throughout history. You could probably blub together a bunch of like communist Asian countries in a Chinese tree. It'd be mainly focused around China, but you could get all these other things. Like North Korea, they had this strange thing where they would put like trainer aircraft into combat. Like the Yak-11 was a trainer, but they decided to strap a machine gun on it and use it to shoot down U.S. spotter balloons or whatever. And there's a story of a F-84 shooting one down. If they could be like divided into country, would be nice. Like, for example, there's some nice vehicles that could fit into, that would be like, or Polish. Like, Poland had some pretty early vehicles that were nice, but they don't have enough to continue a tree. So they would have to, if you were to combine it with other minor nations, you could definitely do some Warsaw Pact tree. Would it be the Warsaw Pact? I think that's the Plexus bill they signed. I don't know. I'm not a Cold War history guy. It is kind of dumb in some ways. Hold on, I'm trying to get this one in line. Oh, great. Can't shoot. But I think the issue with the the German Sabre and German MiG is that there isn't a very good diversity of jets in high tier battles. It's just Sabres and MiGs, so it's Yeah. If there was like a larger diversity, it would be much less of an issue because it wouldn't be just sabers fighting MiGs. He's dead. Should probably like fly more generally towards my air base because my engine is dying. That could be an idea. Israeli tanks in a British line. Some people have thought of separating all the Commonwealth countries into their own tree. I haven't looked at it, so I can't really say if there is enough to do that. But Israel isn't part of the Commonwealth, but it's pretty closely related to the British, so I wouldn't be against it. They do have some pretty cool things, like a Sherman with a 90 mil. Okay, I think I'm dead. That head-on in the beginning was a bad idea. Unless I can make it to that air base, but I don't think so. But, I've heard some, like, weird, I've heard of some weird some weird tanks that the people attacking Israel in the 6-Day War, or whatever it's called, used. Like, there was what do you call those things? Panzer IV chassis, but it had a Russian gun on it. I don't know any of the other variants of the T-34-85. I do know of the T-43, which is just a heavy T-34. It's a silly tank. Well, it would be more like I think it would be a great event tank because it would just take up a place of one of the KV ones. PT-76 with the M4 turret? Oh, M4 cannon? That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I think I'm dead. Oh no. Hey, this guy's celebrating the French aircraft too. Alright, I'm gonna try to get those codes on the screen.
Attention to the map!
Alright. Put that for now. Oh yeah, every nation does have a own version of a Sherman. Ah, it worked. Alright. That's a code for an I-531. If you already have it, I would suggest not entering it because you won't get anything. And if you do enter it, like, you should tell me that it worked because I'm curious if they still work, but I would assume they do. You just put it in the Gaijin enter code thing on their website. Alright, still return hangar. You can't use it? Oh, is it region locked or something? How long will I stream? I have no idea. Probably about an hour. That's a huge reward for whatever. Alright, now I'm gonna take out the do 521. Alright. Go to class. Be on time. Stay in school, kids. That's strange. The difference between the two? Currently in game, I don't think there is one besides the camo. I've heard they have different flight models, but it's just not modeled in game yet. It's because this is an old like aircraft you get from events that they stopped caring about, and they're probably not going to give it out anymore because it's French aircraft. Yeah, I think there's like a slight horsepower difference. Let's see. Yeah, the D 521 is a slight bit faster. Yeah. Oh, French bombers. I'm really looking forward to those. They look pretty weird. I don't know about high tier ones, but I know the low tier ones are like pretty strange. At least what I've seen from like old photos, you can hardly make out the plane. Right. Let's try to get this other code onto the chat. I have an idea. That's a code for the what was it called? T26. That's a code for the can't use it either? Man. I should have done this stream decades ago when I actually got those codes, but whatever. Because they were working when I got them. Because I used like 2.
Attack the enemy! Engaging the enemy!
Watch like 6 guys jump on that stupid.
Affirmative! Attention to the map!
Up 2. Because, you know, dive bombers are extremely dangerous and need to have at least 1 squad mate on them.
The enemy is getting closer to victory.
And they have a lot of, like, bomber aircraft. What I'm like really looking forward to, or have been, is French tanks, because they look like just better German tanks, because they had a lot of tank development after the war, so they just improved upon the German designs. So they have like really thick frontal plates with auto-loading guns / rings. I'll be able to catch this guy before he gets to his air base. There's a guy over here. Oh, he's up there. Whatever. Let's see if this guy comes up. No, he's probably like low on ammo or something.
Something fast, the enemy will win.
Yeah, I think I dived too early. I'm trying to save that one guy. Now I have no speed. What are you doing, cat? Yeah, the codes probably did discontinue. It was quite some time ago. Well, that sucks. The codes, I don't know, they cannot be used more than one time. I got them from some Russian website that was like giving out codes. For some reason. I don't know, it was all in Russian. And yeah, I got them. That was about it. I used to, and it was great. Oh, come on. I'm gonna fly back home because I will either die over here or die over there at this point. And of course, when I'm
The enemy is winning! We must counterattack!
link? Oh, I can't give you a link to that website because it was a long time ago. I did not write it down anywhere. Not like too long. Like, I think it was within this year. But...
The enemy is attacking our
Wait,
base.
cat.
We must reinforce its defenses.
If I die, I'm blaming it on my cat, who is currently trying to be annoying. Rather resilient. Hey, you're back. Yay. Oh yeah, the 2 French planes that they you can pre-order look rather cool. Actually no, one looks rather cool, the other looks kind of silly. It's not a biplane, but it's a old school monoplane from the Spanish Civil War. And it has 2 giant 20mm sticking out of the wing. It's right over the, what do you call it, propeller. It's really odd looking. Oh, come on. I'm blaming my cat, who's currently kneading my leg because she wants food. Oh yeah, only 60 rounds. I believe it's 30 per gun, which is like, if you think about it, it's gonna be fighting biplanes all day, so you'd only need a small burst to kill a biplane, but you don't have exactly a whole lot to mess with. Oh, it's 60 rounds per gun? I read on the Reddit someone said it was 30. I didn't look too much into it, so I can't say for certain. If it's 60, that'd be a lot more, a lot better. Let's do this thing in. Hey, 8 million. Trying to get 10 million before the end of October. Pardon me. Oh, we're fighting the Americans. Yeah, well, it's probably going to be like 1.7, so I'd imagine that it does have really good rounds. Regardless, because they're 20 mils. Well, actually, yeah. The only bad 20 mils I can think of are the early German ones, the MGFFs. Like, they're not too great until you get the mine shells, whatever they're called. These rounds aren't too bad. They're not exactly amazing, but they're not too bad. The other plane, though, push prop it looks awesome. Like it's just really cool looking. I believe there's a jet versions later. I could be wrong though. Maybe that's just my imagination. But the SO 8000, it has 6 MG 151s. I have no idea what battle rating is going to be. And the video that they put up, it was fighting Do 335s or whatever they're called, which are like 5.3.
Attention to the map.
So it could be somewhere around there, but sometimes those videos lie. Q-Sync? I don't know what you mean by that, but do whatever you want. But I was saying, the SO 8000, like, I kind of want to buy that thing. I don't exactly have the money to go throw around, but it looks really cool. I'm concerned it might be like really high battle rating, or it might be like a really sluggish aircraft. But I don't know, it looks really cool. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is it could be it could be like at a really low battle rating, and just be overpowered like other certain premiums. But yeah, because I doubt Gaijin would want their premium aircraft to be a terrible aircraft. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It might be 6.0. I think on the good side is it will be on the Allies side, so it won't have to fight these super crops, which could also be a problem. Of course, it would also have to fight jets. See, like, what got me concerned is it's, according to Wikipedia, its max speed was 750 kilometers per hour at 8,000 meters or whatever. And that is slightly reminiscent of the Key 94-2, which can get really high, but you have to be really high up. It's a lot of P-40s. You know, like you hardly see any P-40s at all. Going down there. Nope, he's dead. Let's see if there's any other guys around. Nope. Not a good fit for you. Oh, yes. 3.7 sounds fair enough. The D250, the D520s are at 2.7 in RB. I need to pay more attention. Flap action going. Yeah, feel its speed. Looks like most of them are low now, so I'm gonna... Oh, hydroplanes, yes, I want to see more of those. Italy had a bunch because there's a lot of water near Italy, but for some reason Gaijin didn't put any of them in game, so you just have to deal. Try to cut off this A36.
Somebody attack him!
There's this one like really funny looking boat plane that Italy had. It had like 2 different hull sections or whatever. I really wanted it to be in game, but they didn't add it. It was a bomber. Yeah. I feel kind of bad if I strafe this guy on the runway, but victory comes first. Oh, make sure this guy dies first. Alright, see ya. I'm probably gonna, like, drop it after one more game. I don't know, not... I just stole that guy's kill. I'll be doing my best to get the hidden secret document stuff.
Awesome!
They got 3 guys left. And if it's counting. It is, so they have 2 guys left, and they're both right over there. I'm gonna go, like, straight for Sky. Make sure he's dead. Like, I know he's dead and not repairing, but, like, try to get him to disappear. That's not working.
Attack the enemy!
Oh yeah, there's been people talking about putting Swiss planes in the French tree. I'm not like I don't know how to feel about that because I don't know the Swiss French connections. Like I don't know how close they were, or if those planes like really should be in the tree. But the Switzerland had a lot of really cool vehicles that could be an asset to War Thunder. I don't know if they had enough to make their own tree because they're a small nation. They didn't exactly expand a whole lot like Germany did. But they got like some really cool stuff. Oh, they're dead. Man, this plane just prints lines. Alright. Take the Havoc out next. Alright. This plane is like really fun. It's not exactly useful because I've already grinded everything at tier 1, but like and there's better bombers for ground forces. But it's like really it's just fun to fly. I can't really put a single word onto it. It's a bomber spawn. That's annoying. The streaming software I'm using has these things that can tell me how many people are watching the stream. For some reason, it just decided now it's going to plant that right in the center of the screen to make sure I know. I wish it had a better cockpit. Like, I don't think it'd take too much time to develop an actual cockpit for this thing. It's not like a super open bomber. It's just a single cockpit. You don't need to like detail the gunners either. I should take this thing out and sim sometime. have 4 bombers. See, this is like what made me like always nervous, I guess, about streaming is this downtime, like when I'm not doing anything. I don't exactly have the most subscribers that keep talking to the stream or whatever. And there's just nothing to do, just wait for the enemies that come close or me to get to
Take him down.
I could go after these bombers, it'd be kind of fun, but I don't have any cannons and they'd probably just kill me with their defensive turrets. So I'm gonna bomb one of these bases first. And I'll turn around and cool my engines a bit. Might go after one of the bombers. Forgot to open my bomb bay. This has been a complete disaster.
Attack the enemy. Attention to the map.
Alright, that went terrible. But I'm gonna go after this 109 because he doesn't know I have 4 guns on this thing. Yeah, the head-on could have done a bit better. Of course, it all could have done a bit better. Hey, let's do another one. That sounds fun. Yeah.
The enemy is getting closer to victory.
Yeah, this map is huge. There's like nothing for miles. My engine's gonna die soon. Poor Hampton. Tried so hard. Come on, gotta reload. Oh. I technically took out 3 of them now. Or 2. Yeah, 2 of them. So this wasn't entirely in vain. And someone is very angry in the chat. Alright. Well, this stream has been a wouldn't say complete success, but it wasn't a failure either. So that's about everything that I wanted to do. Apparently these codes don't work. These ones right here, they don't work apparently, which is disappointing. So I think I'm going to cut the stream right here. I don't know how long I've been streaming. A while, I guess. It's been fun. Hope you guys have a great day. There'll be more weekly news coming later this week on Friday. Not Friday, on Sunday. Sunday morning. Yes, in World War II. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good day. I'm gonna figure out how to cut this thing. I guess you could watch the vlog if you want to. Oh really? Closer ally to Germany. Huh. Because I don't know, people have been suggesting that you gotta put these two Swiss aircraft into the French tree. It's a little strange. I know they stayed neutral, I guess, but they did have their own nice stuff. There's that one. Oh, yeah. See ya. Yeah. Well, anyways, have a good day. Where is? Hey, there it is. Stop streaming.